Hmm. So we are seeing, and one more is those are like you only. He is a person from Visakhapatnam selling all agarbattis, oil, and everything. We give free pickup service, everything. Daily is selling 25,000 rupees revenue to us. Yes.
I would like to.
Yeah, we really appreciate the enthusiasm over here. What we'll do is we'll let Sharat complete his presentation, then we'll start taking questions related to India project. Okay, for the benefit of everybody else.
So now, so let's see. So we have seen this pattern previously. Product matrix we have seen. How to log into our website we have seen. We have seen the product. Next. Now we see there are two type of customers. One is the individual customers, others are exporters. So individual customers, they have the two forms with India Post, CN22 and CN23. If your product value is less than 30,000, approximately 300 SDR. The present value of SDR is 111 rupees. If the value of your product is less than 30,000, then the CN22. If it is above 30 SDR, the CN23 application form is there. Along with the article, we will accept this. Then for the exporters, you should have import-export certificate, that is compulsory, GST, AD, undertaking, and especially NOC is required. So NOC, I think you are all are aware of NOCs, especially for food item, FS, SI, for agriculture product, ABDA, for marine, MPEDA, for jewelry, JE. This certification is required, so I have this one. For medicines, ADG certificate, this certificate is compulsory. Without that, it's very difficult to accept the goods. The custom people will refuse it. We have office of exchange at Humayun Nagar, opposite to NMDC, where the custom officials will sit. Before we have to send to custom office, now the custom officers are sitting in the post office. That is the beauty of this DNT. They will verify everything. If you have any queries, they will send the email. If anything is missing in that, they will write a mail to you and you have to respond to the mail only. No physical appearance is required. From there, from Humayun Nagar, we have a direct bagging facilities to 7 countries. From there, we will send direct to 7 countries. Canada, USA, UK, France, Germany, Spain, Australia. These 7 countries we are having direct bagging facilities. If it is to other countries, it will go to Office of Exchange at Mumbai, Chennai, Delhi, Calcutta. These are the 4 other Office of Exchanges. Apart from the 7 countries, if anything for that countries, it will go to this exchange, Office of Exchange. From there, again it will go to the Office of Exchange of that country, that is Australia, US, UK, whatever. From there, it will go to the post office. From post office, either it is to the home delivery or you have to come to the post office.
Here and explain and express what we have got to offer to you. This is my 9th year with Amazon, and I say that very, very proudly. I have been in a bunch of roles. I have done advertising for about 4.5, 5 years, and then the rest of it has been with Amazon Global Selling. The next 15 to 17 minutes, I wish to talk to you about the platform that has been created for exports, for e-commerce exports. I will walk you through the entire process of, irrespective of whether you are already exporting, you're not exporting, you're new to the entire process. We have ecosystem that has been built for new as well as existing exporters. I get started with the presentation. So yes, the program that Amazon has set up is called Amazon Global Selling.
Enterprises to get into the export process. So this is part 1. Part 2, we are talking about some of the schemes of Ministry of MSME Government of India. In that, particularly for the export side, if we see, there is one scheme called IC scheme, International Cooperation Scheme. You must have heard about that one.
those people who want to go abroad for exhibitions, for participating in international exhibitions, they can do so. But it has to come through industry associations or some government organizations. Even Federation of Indian Exporter organizations like promotion councils can also take up this activity and they can take the participants like MSMEs who are interested in that particular exhibition. Normally what we do is we have listed about 700 kinds of exhibitions that are happening around the world. And those people, those associations, well, let us say that, for example, some food processing industry association is there and they want to participate in some good exhibition, which is only related to the food processing. So they can identify that exhibition and can identify the MSMEs, they can take along with them, and we reimburse up to 5 lakh rupees per unit. That means the all cost of the second thing is the haircut. We will be reimbursing for such other unit. So that's the one good scheme. But only thing is, the people need to be ready or they have to have a plan for the next year kind of thing. Reason is this portal is open only for 1 month, that is from February to March for the events that are happening up to December. And after December, for the next 3 months, there will be again the portal will be open in August, September. So you can have a look at this IC. A small unit can participate. One 10th class lady has participated in this exhibition and got an order of 40 lakh rupees for the simple garment manufacturing kind of thing. So there is a lot of potential in that particular activity they can do it. And second part of this IC scheme is that for the first time exporters with IEC code, which is the 3 years kind of which is equal to 3 years, they can take avail of 6 components to that one. One is if you are registering RC, I would like to know how many of you are aware of CGOTowers. Almost 30-40%. So I think there is a lot of opportunity for others to know about CGOTowers. Great. So we all are here to understand about export, about starting export, about easing the export opportunities, right? So when it comes to export, there are 3 important pillars which comes into the play. What are those pillars? There is 3 pillars. First and foremost is your marketplace or your website where you want where you will sell your products, you will export your products, right? Once you sell your product, what will happen? You have to get payment as well, correct? So for payment, there are another pillar which is payment gateway, which is again equally important. Once you have done your transaction, you have sold your product, you have got the payment. What is the next? I think next pillar is of course logistics. And the most important thing in logistics is you have sold the product, you have got the money. Maybe
Support e-commerce channel as a whole for DHL. So I try to rush some of the slides which is already discussed, but if you look at while we are discussing here today, around 550 crore of people are already buying something online. So that sort of opportunity is lying here. And this e-commerce vertical, if you look at, this is growing 25% year on year. Not only 1 or 2 products. If you look at various products, we'll see in our upcoming slides. So one point which nobody touched here is that if you are already doing e-commerce cross-border business, you must be doing B2C. But post-COVID, B2B e-commerce is also evolved, and people are selling high volume of business through e-commerce. Not only in B2C sector, but also in B2B sector. But very slight changes in the B2B. We have a complete module designed for B2B e-commerce business, where we'll come and teach the MSMEs where you need a tweaking in your overall website to do B2B e-commerce also. So as I mentioned, not only electronic and fashion is only the product which is doing well on cross-border e-commerce. You think of the product every.
The Office of the Additional Director General of Foreign Trade at Hyderabad conducted a e-commerce export summit catering to the needs of the budding entrepreneurs from Hyderabad. Basically, it was about nudging the entrepreneurs in Hyderabad, in and around Hyderabad, who are basically the artisans and other traders who can sell their products, like for example Ayush products, garments, toys, etc. And they can utilize the facilities of the e-commerce portals. Thereby they can increase their market turnover and export potential can be realized. To that effect, DGFT had organized this particular session, interactive session, bringing in the stakeholders from across the spectrum of the international trade, basically the India Post, Amazon, Shiprocket, and DHL. And the stakeholders have shared their processes as to how the onboarding of the entrepreneur takes place onto the e-commerce platform, and they'll be able to carry forward their export business. So it's been a very overwhelming experience with more than 180 people participating in this particular program, and it's been quite fruitful. That's what I'd like to mention about this. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.